Good morning children, welcome back. Today we are going to do English grammar, chapter number 21, direct and indirect speech, part 4. In the previous video, we have studied how to change the assertive sentence as well as the imperative sentences. Today we will study how to change interrogative sentence as well as how to change the exclamatory sentence from direct to indirect. So let us start. If we talk about interrogative sentences are further divided into two parts, and that is WH type question and another is yes no type question. Okay, one is WH type and another is yes no type. We will see this when we come towards this point. So now, when we change interrogative sentence from direct to indirect, you have to remove the inverted commas, the comma, and the question mark. Okay, it will not be repeated in indirect speech. Next, said to is changed into ask and inquire because it is an interrogative sentence. So the word said to is changed into ask and inquire. Further, now we will study about this helping verb. If whether in WH word means when you come across with those sentence that or the reported speech starts with helping verb like this: is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, did, etc. Those sentences are called as just no type questions because they start with helping verb. So those questions which starts with helping verb, in that we have to use the word if or whether. Okay. Now second type of question is WH type question. In WH type question, WH word is repeated again in indirect speech. Now let us see the structure. Structure says you have to write down with WH word plus subject plus helping verb plus main verb and finally the other words. Okay, we will see the structure with some examples. Question number 1 is: my friend said to me, what did you eat for breakfast? Before solving the question, we will underline WH word, subject, helping verb, main verb and other word. This is your WH word. What is WH word? Did is your helping verb. You is the subject. Eat is the main verb. For breakfast is other words. Okay. Now, as we have seen before, said to is changed into ask or inquire. So said to is also removed. Now we will write down the answer. My friend asked me. Now remove the comma and the inverted commas here and start with the structure here. WH word you have to select now here. Okay. So WH word is what? It is what. After writing WH word, select the subject. Subject is you. According to the rule of pronoun, second person pronoun you is changed according to the indirect object of the reporting verb. Indirect object is me and the suitable pronoun for me is I. So my friend asked me what I. After writing the subject, we have to write down helping verb and main verb. Helping verb is did, main verb is it. Did it is in which tense? It is in simple past tense. So according to the rule of the tense, simple past is changed into past perfect tense. And past perfect tense includes had plus V3. So we have to write down here had, and V3 form of it is eat, ate, eaten. And then finally after main verb we have to write down the other word. Other word is stop finally. So answer is, my friend asked me what I had eaten for breakfast. Now question number 2 or next question. Next question is regarding the yes no type question, okay, or the question which includes the helping verb. Structure is we have to use if whether. If the question or the reported speech, this part, and over here mainly the reported speech starts with the helping verb, then we have to use if or whether in this place. Then subject we have to write down plus helping verb plus main verb and finally other words. So let us do. Before that, we will underline subject, helping verb, main verb, other words. So over here, this is the subject, are is helping verb, going is the main verb, away today is other word. Okay? Now we will solve it. He again now said to, we have to change it to asked. So he asked me. Now remove the comma and the inverted commas and start with the structure. You have to write down if or whether. If, after that select the subject. Subject is you. So according to the rule of the pronoun, rule is you is changed according to the indirect object of the reporting verb. Indirect object is me. Suitable subject is I. Okay. So he asked me if I, after selecting subject, write down helping verb and main verb. Helping verb is are, main verb is going. Means are going means is am are going. So is am are going is in which tense? It is in present continuous tense. So according to the rule, present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense, and past continuous tense includes was, were plus V1 ing. So I was V1 ing going, I was going, and finally other word. I was going away. Today is changed into that day. So answer is, he asked me if I was going away that day. And again I will try to tell you, question mark and inverted commas we have to remove, and sentence ends with a full stop. Let us move forward towards how to change exclamatory sentence. Rule is nearly same. We have to remove the inverted commas or the quotation mark, whatever you call it. We have to remove the comma, and finally the exclamatory mark is also removed when you write down indirect speech. Next point is, we have to remove the word or the interjections, that is oh, alas, how, hooray, etc. So on words are there which shows the sudden feeling of happiness, sadness and so on. Then the word said to, which is given in the question, it should be changed into exclaimed or praised, or it can be write in this way: exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, and exclaimed with surprise. It depends upon the kind of the sentence. Okay, the sentence shows happiness, you have to write down joy. If the sentence shows sadness, you have to write down exclaimed with sorrow in this way. Structure, you will see. Structure says you have to write down that plus subject plus helping verb plus main verb and finally other words. Now we will underline the subject, helping verb, main verb, other word. Okay. Now remove interjection word and also remove the exclamation mark. Okay. So answer is, the boy said is also changed. Hooray shows the feeling of happiness. So we will write down exclaimed with joy. The boy exclaimed with joy. Exclaimed with joy. Now we have to select the structure. That now write down the subject. Subject is we. To show the subject we, the third person plural pronoun is they. They have what is in which tense? It is in present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense, and past perfect tense includes had plus V3. So they had one, and finally other one, the match, full stop. So answer is, the boy exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. Okay, and the last question, the old man said, alas, I lost my purse. We will underline the subject, main verb, helping verb is not there in this sentence. My purse, other words. Okay. Now we will do the sentence. The old man, in place of said, what we have to write? The word alas shows feeling of sadness. So we will write down exclaimed with sorrow. The old man exclaimed with sorrow, then comma, inverted commas are dropped, and we have to start with the structure. That now subject, helping verb, main verb. Subject is I. I is the first person pronoun. It should be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Subject is the old man. So we will write down pronoun as he. He, then helping verb and main verb. Helping verb is not there, main verb is lost. Lost is in which form? It is in second form of the verb, simple past tense. It is changed into past perfect tense. Had V3. So he had lost. And finally, other words you have to write down. He had lost my. Here, my is given. Okay. So my is also changed according to the old man. And in place of my, we will show the possessive pronoun as his. Okay. The possessive pronoun is we will use. And finally, purse. So answer is, the old man exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost his purse. So students, in this way, by utilizing the structure, you have to change the sentence from direct to indirect, of interrogative part, and also exclamatory sentences. So that's all for today. Thank you.